Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who realized their friends were actually fake friends. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. Finding out they have an inner circle group chat, but I'm the only one not in it. You know what though? In high school, my group never had like a full group chat. Like we were all in like sub group chats because we were all close to each other in different ways. That's crazy. I actually never thought about that. We never had an actual group chat. Like I had a group chat with 3 of my friends and then I had a group chat with 3 of my other friends. Whoa, that's weird. I just realized. When my phone got stolen and I lost the phone numbers, mine stayed the same, but we just never talked again. So they just realized no one even bothered to text them to see like how they were doing. Check up on your friends, okay? Check up on them. One friend stopped replying to my texts right after we graduated from college, like the same week we graduated. So I was pretty much just a study buddy that they kept close to keep me helping them. They use them. Well, you gotta be really dumb. The majority of the time, if there isn't enough tickets or space in the car for everyone to go do something, I'm the one who gets cut out. It doesn't bother me much, but I wish they would be more mindful when talking to me about things we have done. Remember when we went to see blank? Wasn't that fun? Well, no, because I wasn't invited. In those situations, it usually gets awkward or they say, hey, we would have invited you if we had the tickets or space, etc. I'm just so done. I can't imagine just leaving someone behind just because there was like no space in the car or something. I feel like what we would have done is we would have like separated each other. So if my group was in 6, and if only 5 people can fit in the car, we would split it into 3 and 3. And then we'd figure out something else. Like maybe 3 of us could catch the train and 3 of us can go drive, whatever. But we would figure it out. This is something that's messed up. My ex and I were really friendly with another couple, did a ton of stuff together. Then they moved not far, and fairly shortly after my ex and I separated, they hung out with me for a few months but then stopped calling. A few years later, I ran into both of them at a race and they both pretended like they didn't know me. That was actually a really painful moment. Why though? There must have been like something going on as to why they pretended not to know them, because it seems like they did hang out regularly. That's sad. The group made plans to meet and hang out. I was getting ready in the salon. A couple of friends had to back out for some reason. The other friend then made excuses of his own, and I could tell. I tried offering ways for him to go, but he basically decided to cancel the entire group meetup. It was my birthday. How could your friends do this to you? Happened to me on my 21st birthday. All my friends made up excuses why they couldn't come. Then the 3 friends that did met some guys and we went back to the house and awkwardly sat around. Happened again for my 25th birthday. I had moved across the country and found new friends, but they all bailed at the last minute. I called my roommate at the time who came out when he got off work, and he called some of his friends who came out, and I had the best night ever. Those guys are now my real friends, and I married that roommate. What? That's wholesome. Thank you for this story. That's amazing. You know, sometimes some things have to happen for you to meet that one person, right? Jeez. Once high school ended, I heard about all the rumors they made up about me. I don't get people who make up rumors. What's the point? When they ghosted me after 17 years of close friendship, I still have no idea what I did wrong. And for the extra salt in the wound, it was right after I spent a week eating instant noodles because I donated every cent I had to one of them for her cancer treatment. Hurt more than any relationship breakup. Why? They didn't even know what happened? I'll be devastated. 17 years of close friendship, and then one day they just cut it off like that? How does that work? That is definitely worse than a breakup, for sure. Because a friend is someone you just think will be there for you, like, forever. But for relationships, you do have that thought at the back of your mind that maybe this might not be the one, or like, you know, things can just break off instantly, or like something might just happen and you can just lose your partner like that, you know. But for a friend, that's rare to think like that you might lose them one day just because of something random. Like, you know, you just feel like your close friend will always be there for you no matter what because they're your friend. Oh my gosh, that sucks. I feel bad. When I was in school, all my friends and I did different A levels. Despite us all having different lessons to each other, they would wait for each other to go to lunch together, but they would always forget me. Like I'd come out and they wouldn't be there. So I'd have lunch by myself. And then they'd come back and tell me they thought I was with them. I was the only one they didn't wait for. I've seen only one of them since we left school. She had forgotten my name, so that sucked. Wow, they did not consider them a friend at all. Oh my gosh, I'll be so sad if this was me in high school. These people suck. This was also when I realized who were my friends and who weren't. We were supposed to go to a tour and we saved our money and pulled them. Fake friends told me they had to cancel the plan because ticket prices got too high and told me to wait a few days to get my money back. Real friends asked why I bailed on them and were worried that I had an emergency. Turns out my fake friends didn't want me to come and instead would use my money for their booze and told everyone else that I bailed out and took my money back so everyone else would give more for their booze allowance. Wow. Well, I'm just so glad their real friends still had their back, you know. That's what a real friend is. Yes. When something happens, they don't just ignore it. They have to make sure that you're okay. And then they'll be happy going to that event or whatever, you know? They would invite each other to places in front of me and not include me in the slightest. When I ditched them, they didn't know how to take it. Wow, so they were trying to make them like, what? Feel bad? And then when the person ditched them, they were like, how dare she ditch us? Who does she think she is? They stopped inviting me to go hang out. They would ask me to drive them to parties, but not invite me to go to parties. They basically ghosted me for a while. They were once such amazing and important friends, but they gradually became really arrogant. It took way longer than it should have to give up and find other people. Oof, I agree. Sometimes it's hard to give up on some people because you have a memory of them being so nice and so good to you, where it just doesn't make sense for them to become such trashy people, you know? And you try to hold on to that good memory, but sometimes you just have to let go. That's just the right thing to do. When I was babysitting her kids, things were going great. We would hang out all the time, have movie nights and just talk and chill. But the second she no longer needed a babysitter was the second I got kicked to the curb. No explanation, not even a text back. Some people will act like your best friend until they no longer need you. They're lost though. Jeez. Man, that's so sucky. Oh my gosh, this makes me so appreciative of my friends. Like, I know mutual friends that are like trash, right? But I've never really had like a close friend do this to me. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.